Elon Musk was meeting for an hour every Friday with political consultants and vendors, trying to figure out how to create a so-called red wave of voters that has since become the America PAC. We've reported that he has told others he's planning to donate about $45 million a month. And we know that the consultants told him in the past that the ambitions would cost about $160 million.
Elon Musk's interview with Donald Trump last night was the most recent demonstration of the tech giant's growing affection for the presidential hopeful. Well, that was some of Donald Trump's conversation with Elon Musk last night. I don't think I would describe that as the most challenging interview I've ever heard. Well, let's discuss the blossoming alliance between these two billionaires. Emily Glazer joins us now. She covers the corporate world for the Wall Street Journal. Hello, Emily.
Thank you for having me.
Good to have you with us. Tell us, first of all, I mean, what did you make of that chat last night?
Well, first of all, like many others, I was trying to log in for about 40 minutes. So it wasn't great that they had a tech snafu on, X, which Elon Musk now owns. And that was something I think they were very much trying to avoid. It was very long-winded, this conversation, not an interview. Elon Musk said it was a conversation, went on for more than 2 hours. It was kind of meandering through a lot of different topics. There were some interesting moments, but I did not think it needed to be 2 hours long.
Yeah, it was certainly pretty lengthy and not very challenging. And we heard Elon Musk there making it clear that he's now a big fan of Donald Trump's, isn't he?
Indeed. So we reported that the two got to be much more friendly and were spending more time together back in the spring. The Wall Street Journal published an exclusive article yesterday that it also was around the springtime when Elon Musk was meeting for an hour every Friday with political consultants and vendors, trying to figure out how to create a so-called red wave of voters that has since become the America PAC. We've reported that he has told others he's planning to donate about $45 million a month. And we know that the consultants told him in the past that the ambitions would cost about $160 million. So this is all geared toward this pro-Trump PAC. It's about turning out roughly 800,000 low propensity voters in battleground states. And so we know that Elon Musk and Donald Trump have been becoming friendlier in the last couple of months. And now it's interesting that we also know Elon Musk, who's confirmed that he did create this PAC, is putting his money around that and those efforts as well.
It's quite a turnaround, isn't it? Because, of course, Donald Trump was actually banned from Twitter back in 2021 over those riots at the Capitol. Since then, of course, Elon Musk has bought Twitter, and Trump is now back all over Twitter every few minutes and conducting this lengthy interview. What do you think is really motivating Elon Musk here? I think I'm right in saying that originally he was a Democrat supporter, but he now seems to be definitely a full signed up MAGA fan.
So that's the big question here. To go back in time, Elon Musk did donate to both Republicans and Democrats in the past. From what we can see on Federal Election Commission filings, which track what we call hard money that has been donated to candidates or political groups, Elon Musk had given, I think, no more than $50,000 in a way that could be tracked to both Democrats, whether individual candidates or Republicans and groups over the years. Elon Musk had even previously said that he was very focused on he met with President Obama. He said that in the interview with Trump last night, that he waited hours to meet with him. But things, and even 2 years ago, Elon Musk and Donald Trump were trading barbs and insulting each other. To answer your question, what is going on here? I think there are a few things. Elon Musk has 6 companies. SpaceX has billions of dollars in government contracts. X does extremely well when it has Trump engaging on the platform because Trump also has his own competitor, Truth Social. Tesla is all around what's going on with electric vehicles, and policy decisions can be huge. XAI, his newer AI company, will definitely matter what happens with US regulation around the artificial intelligence space. So I think there's a major business interest for Elon Musk to align himself with Donald Trump. I also think that Elon Musk has certain social values. He's talked about the so-called woke mind virus, where he believes that the Democratic Party in the US has become too liberal. And we also know that he has felt snubbed by President Biden. And so I think there's a lot of reasons why Elon Musk is backing Donald Trump. And I don't think we should forget that his business and financial interests are definitely part of that.
But his motivation and his interests do seem to extend beyond just looking at what perhaps might be good for his network of companies. I mean, we had those very controversial comments about the riots which we've experienced here in the UK. He
Mhm.
talked about how civil war is inevitable, and ended up in quite a spat with the British Prime Minister Keir Starmer. Maybe a spat isn't quite the right term, because the British Prime Minister was very careful not to get directly involved. But there's
Mhm.
absolutely no doubt that many here in the UK were pretty annoyed at the way that Elon Musk was tweeting about two-tier Keir, a reference to his claims of two-tier policing, which of course the British
Yeah.
government has denied. Why do you think he was so keen to have a go at the new Labour government?
In the past, Twitter had specific policies around not having language or posts on the platform that would incite violence or that could be viewed as racist or otherwise. And the platform has changed significantly under Elon Musk. Those rules are not really in place anymore. And in a kind of ironic way, the owner of the platform is now posting those types of very things that Twitter tried to get off of the platform before. What we know is that Elon Musk often makes, unfiltered comments. He digs in when other people would not keep going, and he often doesn't care what the rules are and just keeps going. And so we can't get inside his mind on exactly why he decided to really get in on this situation that's going on in the UK, and that sadly does have violence attached to it. We can't get inside his mind, but we do know that the platform no longer has these safety measures to try to not have that type of language on there that might promote or incite violence.
Emily Glazer, who has been looking at Elon Musk's role in the corporate world for the Wall Street Journal. Great to speak to you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Embarrassment to the history of this country, and I say Putin would not have gone into Ukraine if that didn't happen. When he saw the incompetence of Milley and all these guys that are incompetent, when he saw that happen, when they took out the soldiers first, they took out the soldiers first. If you go back and check your records, for 18 months I had a talk with Abdul. Abdul was the leader of the Taliban, still is. But I had a strong talk with him. For 18 months, not one American soldier was shot at